Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This video goes out to all of our TCC family, and my hope is in the creation of this video that you guys will begin to understand better what it takes to make money with this system, even if you're a passive investor. So understand, this video really isn't applicable to the massive recruiter or the person that's going to go out and get at least 2 to 3 people signed up for a few Bitcoin each. So the goal here again is to help you understand and realize what the parameters are so that way you're making a better, more informed decision. So the first thing I want to say is that the apprentice level really is not for the passive investor. If a person's going to jump in with just a third of a Bitcoin, they're going to need to plan to either be recruiting or adding more money to the pile, because your goal should first and foremost primarily be to get to 1 Bitcoin. That way you have advanced to the trader level and then have 8 whole months to earn out everything that you've compounded. So the goal should be knowing what your goal is. So if you want to be at 5 Bitcoin, then you need to start with more than 1. But in the next 60 days, you need to either add more or go out and recruit. One other theory or way to do this is not to activate your trade on Sunday, because that's just going to extend your 8-month contract another week. And in doing so, it'll give you more time to go out and acquire more Bitcoin by going to Coinbase.com or Kraken or wherever you need to go. You can even go through CoinMe. Okay, so all of these places buy $25, $50 worth. CoinMe, you have to buy a little bit more at a time, but Coinbase alone, you can buy a little bit. And then I always advise move it over into blockchain to store it because it's a little more secure. So that being said, 0.65 is always the absolute minimum that I actually recommend. So that alone right there will allow you to compound every day instead of having to wait 2 to 3 days as you would with 0.3. So again, the goal is to get to 1 Bitcoin. So you need to do your projections. You need to have an analysis of your account. You can't just frivolously throw money into this and expect it to magically work. So I have requested permission from this person who did put in the minimum and compounded for a few days, and she is at 0.1105 because the system did pull out her 25% tax on the total trader on day 86 or 87 of her cycles. Now, she doesn't have a third cycle to work with, so she has not turned her wheels on because she understands now that she needs to wake up and decide what she wants. So she's decided not to activate her wheel so that she can get 0.7 Bitcoin together, whether it be through recruiting, getting commissions, which you can still make money while your trade is not active by sharing this information with someone else. And again, the system is the system. If you do not like it, go create your own business and your own model and your own system that somebody else can come and you can run it as efficiently as you choose. What we have here is one of the most amazing systems that I've seen. And I love the fees because it shows the legitimacy of the company. Whether your sponsor has shared this correctly with you is the relevant point. It isn't about whether it's fair. It's not relevant about whether it should be that way or not. It is. So, that being said, when you get started, the goal, again, be at 1 Bitcoin by day 60. So, regardless of how much you come in at, unless the amount you come in at is the max that you want to be. So, like me, I have put in everything that I want into my contract on day 7. That's where I had actually put in as much as I wanted. And from this point on, I am not compounding at all. I'm actually going to be withdrawing money all the way through to the last trimester, because there's 3 of them, right? There's 87 days, okay? So when you get to day 60, compounding all the way to day 60, you're going to stop. I don't care what what amount you put in on day 60, you need to stop as a passive investor and wait till day 87. Because from day 60 to day 87, you're going to accrue the tax that is going to be assessed. They call it a tax in their little drop down. It's really a fee, but it's only of the total trader, as you can see right here. That area underneath the yellow My Apprentice package or trader package or senior trader package, it's going to show you the total trader amount, and 25% of that is going to be assessed at 25. So 25% will be taken. So if you follow my instructions, you will never have to come out of pocket. You won't have to wonder, well, how do I pay this tax that won't allow me to do anything? Now, let's just say you forgot and you're in TCC jail, as we lovingly call it, where you cannot go forward until, and I apologize for that, until you go ahead and pay this fee. It has to be from an external source. As of right now, you cannot use your commissions or your trade to do so unless you withdraw the funds and then pay the fee through your blockchain or Coinbase wallet. With that being said, when you get to day 87 and it takes that 25%, the next step is for the next 60 days to accrue all that you want and then pull out your money on day 60. You can also pull it out every Friday. You can do it every day if you want. It does not matter. The simplest way is to wait till day 60 and pull your money out. Then from that second trimester or second cycle, where you see that down here where they're in the second cycle right there, I call it a trimester because there's another type of cycle in the business. But when you reach day 87 of that cycle and you're into your third cycle, on the first day of your third cycle, again, accrue through to day 60 and pull out your money. At that point, you're going to find, based on historical averages, that you're going to get 35 to 40% return on the amount of money you put in. There's another video that Clay Taylor put together that shows on a whiteboard how that happens. So here is the exciting part. If you follow these rules, or this outline, if you will, you're going to make money. There's no two ways about it. But just like ignoring your nutrition, over time, you're going to have bad results. And good nutrition in this business is making sure that you are following the guidelines that the leaders that have been through it are putting out there. So if you're coming in for less than a Bitcoin, your entire goal is to get to 1 before day 60. Strategies are to either put more money in, recruit, or pause your wheels and don't activate them until you have enough money in your account to equal 1 Bitcoin. So above and beyond that, if you're putting in a Bitcoin or more and you only want to get to 2 Bitcoin and you see that the amount daily coming in is making you happy, then you can go ahead and stop compounding the moment you get to that if it's before day 60. There are so many different variables here that, just like a human, when you go to the doctor for a checkup, he's not going to issue you a prescription based on the last guy that he had advice with. He's going to talk to you about your specific needs. So, that being said, address this with your upline. If you are not getting answers from your upline, go above them. Find out who their upline is and make sure you use PC. Don't be politically correct. Don't tell your sponsor, you're a loser, you're a jerk. Who's your upline? Well, they're not going to tell you. So be nice, be kind, be generous, be loving. Just the way it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry that you feel you might have been taken advantage of, but you know what? I'm here to help. So don't come knocking on my door with a problem without having a little bit of grace, because I'm going to do my best and pause from the important things that I'm doing and assist you, because I do that. That's what I do. Have a great day, and I look forward to your success. I am so excited about what TCC is offering me. I have been able to call my boss and ask him to allow me to retire to 2 days a week now. So I'm going to be even more available. October 1st, freedom, 1 day a week. I may even go sooner than that. I don't know. It's a work in progress, okay? It all depends on how things shake up. If Misha and Luke and the rest of my team get rocking and rolling even faster than my projections are, I might be retired sooner. So, but either way, I'm retiring. It's a done deal because of what TCC has done for me. 1, 2, 3, TCC. It's set me free. It's given me a lot of stuff too. I love it. And for those of you that don't like stuff, I can also relate because I just want to take care of my family. And that's what I'm doing here. And I would never retire or quit my job if I didn't think that TCC was going to be around for a while. So thank you, Joff. Thank you, Dover, especially you, Dover, for giving me some time that I'm not even on your team directly, but you gave me some time. Pedro and Ricardo for your talk when I was in Macau. And Joff Paradise, you're the man. Um, I just don't know what to say. Will and Rob for all your advice and times when I had to call and try to figure things out myself. You guys think that you're the only one that have issues. No, I have them too, and I need to breathe and I need to find out. And when I find out, everything's all good, man. So have a great night. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.